Hi, I'm Pablo Woolls-Blanco, and welcome to a cold and windy evening here at Trungle Parc, where we've got a clash in the Western Premier League between Mousehole and Torpoint Athletic. Torpoint come into this game winless in 4 and in second bottom place in the division. They've struggled in their first season back in the Western League, although it is worth noting, in August they knocked Mousehole out the FA Cup. Mousehole, though, coming to today's game in fantastic form. They're without defeat in 11 fixtures, and they actually put 6 past Barnstaple just last Saturday. Today, Jake Ash's side will be on the hunt for 3 more important points in the Western Premier League.
Ahead of kick-off, I spoke to Mousehole groundsman Billy Jacker to check in on how the pitch was after a day filled with difficult weather conditions.
Billy, difficult weather conditions. What have you done with the pitch today?
Came up at 6 o'clock to walk it just to make sure it was all right. It was fairly dry first thing this morning, even though we had a lot of rain last night. Spiked it, brushed it because it was a bit wet surface water. And then later in the day, I forked it to get rid of the heavy water on the goal mouths. And then about 11 o'clock, I did it again because we had a lot of rain. And then this afternoon, I brushed it just to get the surface water off the surface. And then hope for Mother Nature to take her course and leave us alone for an hour, maybe. And it's turned out okay, so we've got a game on.
Mousehole dominated the opening 45 minutes with heaps of ball possession and made their control count just minutes before half-time when Talon Mitchell brilliantly set up Hayden Turner for his 5th goal in just 3 games.
It's half-time here at Trungle Parc and Mousehole lead Torpoint Athletic by 1-0. That's a Hayden Turner goal just 3 minutes before the interval already. Good finish from him there after fantastic play by Talon Mitchell, who's also had a very good half for Mousehole. For Mousehole, though, it's been really comfortable, a very good performance from Jake Ash's side, loads and loads of ball possession, and in the second half it'll be all about consolidating that lead, getting the second goal and not allowing anything silly down the other end. It's half-time here, 1-0.
Mousehole were forced to suffer a bit in the second half, but eventually wrapped up a deserved 3 points when captain Jack Calver looped in a fantastic finish over an out-of-position goalkeeper following a poor clearance. Just minutes later, substitute Kyle Fraser added a 3rd for Mousehole, meaning Jake Ash's side left with 3 goals, 3 points and a clean sheet at Trungle Parc.
It ends here at Trungle Parc, Mousehole's 3, Torpoint Athletic 0. It was a tricky second half for Mousehole, definitely some levels dropped there. Torpoint grew into the game a bit, it was a scrappy encounter. Mousehole suffered a bit more than they did in the first half for sure. Less ball possession too, but 2 late goals during the end seal all 3 points for Jake Ash's side. A big 3 points too, following on from the victory against Barnstaple on the weekend, and it's a big win for Jake Ash's side to push on in the Western Premier League. Adele, it's been a good few weeks. How important is it to come tonight and keep up the pace in the Western League?
Very important to confirm the big win that we had on Saturday away to Barnstaple, and we knew that it was going to be tricky today, but I'm so happy, I'm so proud of the boys because we didn't give up and we ended the game 3-0, so that's the job done.
How has it been for you personally, your return to the club? You seem to have settled in really well at the back. How has it been, the environment? How much people treat you? How much do you enjoy being back at Mousehole?
This is one of the things that motivated me to come back here because I knew that I was going to be taken care of, and I knew that the people working in this club are great people, they're real people, and I just settled, man. I think with the experience that I've got the last few years, it helped, and I'm happy to play in this team right now. I'm just enjoying my football. I'm enjoying being with the boys, being with Jake, being with Fletch, Andy, and I hope we're gonna keep going on doing that.
I remember when I first spoke to you on your first day back at the club, you said that the aim was to push towards promotion. How much closer is the team getting to that now in the past few weeks?
This is what we have to do every single game. We have to set standards, and if we want to have a chance to go up, this is what we need to do literally every single game. We have to come and punish teams, and that's what we did Saturday, that's what we did tonight, and that's what we have to do literally every game.
Thanks for that.
No problem, man.
Jake, been a fantastic few weeks for Mousehole. How important is it today to come tonight there and consolidate the victory on the weekend with a big 3 points?
Yeah, absolutely. That's what we said before the game. Said Saturday we were brilliant, but it's pointless if we don't back it up today. And it was a difficult one to back up today on a windy night. I mean, the weather was unbelievable in the end. We didn't have any rain, but it was windy. But the pitch, Billy, what a job he does. Gave us the platform, and I thought first half we were outstanding. We really looked like we carried on where we left off. Made it hard second half, but they had a little 10-minute spell because they're organised and they've been difficult in every game. I know we won the first one 5-1, but that didn't feel like a 5-1. So we knew it'd be hard. it's always hard midweek. It's always hard against local sides. So we've come through it, and I've said the boys should feel really pleased about that.
At this part of the season, with games every 3-4 days, how important is your squad going to be when it comes to winning these sorts of matches and ticking over in the league?
Massive, and we're lucky. We're fortunate that we've worked really hard to get a deep squad with a lot of quality. Reece missed out tonight. He's been fantastic, so we could look after him a bit tonight. And Andy Elcock's played, I think, 10 games on the spin every minute, so we could give him a little breather tonight. So, yeah, it's brilliant. It's going to be really, really important. We'll have to freshen it up again on Saturday and then Tuesday. So, yeah, it's huge. It's massive.
We understand that a few of the younger lads are going to be having trials with England in the next week or so. How important is that for them and also for the club to get that development going?
It's amazing. Yeah, we really, Ryan's had his college trials and he sounded like he did well. And obviously Jack's off to Millfield on Sunday, so he can't be in the squad Saturday. And I must admit, I was going to get him on tonight, but I couldn't get that trial out the back of my head. I would never have forgiven myself if he'd taken a clatter tonight, and there are a few big tackles going in. So we looked after him tonight, and yeah, we're really excited for him on Sunday. It's a great opportunity, and he thoroughly deserves it. He's been fantastic for us this year, and he'll be a big part of the rest of the season for us, let alone, people say about the future. He's part of us now. He's a great talent. So yeah, we wish him all the best, and it's great for the club. We've got some great young players in that development side, and being part of the first team as well. So we're really proud of that.
Thanks, Jake.